Ready? So who has questions? Come on. Run. Come on. Introduce yourself.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, my name is Gaurav Chaudhary, cadet 3990, and
From
now,
where?
sir, I am from Rajasthan, Jaipur.
Jaipur.
Yes,
Wonderful
sir.
place. What is the beauty of Jaipur?
Sir, it is also known as the Pink City because of his all shops are of pink color.
Good.
And sir, now I am 14-year-old, and I joined this school recently, sir, 9th class.
It's on. I think he has to control. It's on.
Yes, sir. So it's not working.
No
sir.
problem. You louder.
Yes, sir. And sir, I have one question to ask, sir. So that I study somewhere that after 20, after crossing 20,
Yeah.
we lost our urge to learn new things. Is it true or not, sir?
After crossing 20,
We start losing our urge to know new things. Is it true?
after crossing 20,
We used to start losing our urge to know new things. Like
it's not true.
I study somewhere, sir, in the one of the book.
No. Don't believe those. The urge to learn is there in you as long as you are alive.
Yes, sir.
There are people. Now, what age you get PhD? 17. You will pass +1, +2, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
And 3 years graduation, 4 years graduation, 5 years graduation. Depends on you are going for BA, BSc, BCom or BTech or MBBS. Assume you are into MBBS, by the time you pass it becomes 22. Are you stopping at MBBS or are you going for MDMS?
Sir, more further, sir.
More further. So after 20 if you lose your interest, how do you get into?
Not at the same time, sir. We start losing slowly.
No. Even now today, I read newspaper, not one. Last week, you can see, okay. Last month, I went to my professor's house, who is 82 years old.
82 years. Yes, sir.
He taught me mathematics. I asked him, what is your time pass now? Physically very weak. He was teaching 55 years mathematics in the universities. 55 years he taught mathematics. Now he can't. So tired. So I asked him, what is your time pass? He said, I will read 4 newspapers. Why is he reading newspaper? And you know which are the newspaper? 2 Malayalam, 1 English, 1 Hindi. Then I asked him, getting a Hindi newspaper in Kerala is so tough. No distributor will give. I don't think anybody buys it except him or maybe 1 or 2 government offices. There is a Edimala Naval Academy. Probably there Hindi newspaper will be coming. That's it. So he's told me his mother was a Hindi teacher. So young age mother told me every day you should read Hindi newspaper.
Yes, sir.
Mother told. His mother would have died probably 50 years back. What mother told still he is following.
To gain the knowledge.
And if I speak something immediately he will tell the rest of the things. Let it be politics. He is a mathematics professor. You talk to him politics. You tell him something what happens internationally. Immediately he will tell, because all throughout the day he is reading newspaper. His young grandchild was coming. He was talking about some programs in the school. He was telling about that.
Yes.
You tell him which song, he will tell you which raga it is. All the songs, all the classical songs has got a different raga. All the ragas are based on mathematics. There is a Kadapayadi number system which was supposed to be learned by all the music people earlier. He knows all that. So when he listens to a raga, what will happen? he will immediately tell this is the raga, this is the reason behind it. So if you are a student, I am sure every time you will be able to remember things. One of the program, he was my professor. Many programs we were together. The last program we were together was almost 5 years back. 5 years back. The Central University, he was the chief guest, I was the keynote speaker for a science day. What he did was, he wrote a sloka on the board and then he went. Went and sat there and then I was explaining it. So what Sanskrit sloka he writes and how he remembers that even now, 82-year-old. So the more you use your brain, why that person would have written like that, why general people are thinking that is correct, because most of the people are like that. They don't read. They will ask you to read newspaper, but parents, they don't read newspaper. You understood? So what is practiced in your house will be, you imagine, do you think a politician becomes prime minister at the age of 20 or before that or after that?
After that.
You know how many files you have to learn? Manmohan Singh, when he used to meet me, he used to ask about some file which I wrote long back to him. This is the reason I rejected, this is the reason we used to have dinner together every month. I was part of SPG. Okay.
Sir, other question is that I am too much fond of water, sir. After eating food, I used to drink the water within 15 minutes.
Good.
What is the reason behind
See, drinking water is always good.
Within 15 minutes, sir.
Anytime. See, while eating also, you should have sufficient water.
But sir, some says we should not drink
Now,
water.
this is what I am saying. People have half knowledge. You tell me somebody says you should not drink water. You tell me you will only eat rice without sabji. Sabji में पानी होगा क्या नहीं?
होगा, sir.
दाल में पानी है क्या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
फिर how can you say that water should not be there while eating? See, we have rasam. In South India, the most common thing what we have is rasam. Rasam is almost like water only.
Rasam.
Buttermilk. You will add buttermilk and drink. And the best food is porridge.
So what is that?
Porridge is, Google, if you don't know, you should Google what is porridge. Porridge is the rice with a lot of water inside. You have gruel, kanji, which you make the payasam. You know what's payasam?
Yes, sir.
The sweet dish which you make out of any grain, which a lot of milk and sugar inside. The milk is water, no? Liquid only.
Liquid, sir.
So why somebody says you should not have water? You should have more water.
Yes, sir.
You can have as much as you want. Everybody's father is different, mother is different, climate is different, sweating is different. Each one of us have got different constitution. Prescribing something for somebody is wrong. I am from an Ayurvedic family. Each one, you can do work in some style, somebody else can do some style. What I can do, you cannot do. My lifestyle, my drinking style, my food style is mine. Don't give a prescription. The today's world is, what medicine I have depends on that I will prescribe. This is the disease which you have. What Ayurveda had, I will diagnose and tell this is your disease, this is the medicine. You understood the difference?
Yes.
So each individual have got different style of life. What is your taste, you should do.
It depends on how our body responds.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
It always says, what is that good for you, you do it. Nothing wrong. Adipyayama madakkaso jarashartischa jayade hridayadhyuparodascha. Adipyayama. Don't do extra which you cannot carry that much weight, you don't carry. How much you can carry is different from how much I can carry. Got it? Who can carry more weight, me or an ant? Ant can carry 50 times heavier than its own weight. I cannot carry 50 times heavier than my own weight. So what I can do is different from what somebody else can do, what some other animals can do. So don't copy. The tiger and the lion and the lioness, they sleep 20 hours, 4 hours only they are alive. That 4 hours they are like very, very active. and they eat lot of non-vegetarian, and that is why they are sleepy. If somebody is too sleepy, that means you are eating too much of dead bodies. Non-vegetarian. The food will tell you what sort of character you have. So you drink a lot of water, you will lose sleep, but you will gain energy. Understood? You are what you eat. The science is called microbiotics, macrobiotics. The subject is called macrobiotics. And that is 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Kattva lavana atyushna. Kattva amla lavana atyushna. The body temperature decides with what food you are eating. And Rajasic, Tamasic, Sattvic. You eat Sattvic food, you will sleep more. You eat Rajasic food, you will become more active. You eat Sattvic food, your brain will become active. The food will tell you what will happen to you. My childhood and all, I had enough Brahmi. Brahmi is a medicine. My mother used to feed me Brahmi. Brahmi will make you Brahma, creative. If I am little creative, that is because of my childhood Ayurvedic plants which I ate. Understood? So you should have good food. What sort of food? Lot of leafy, raw, any seed that will grow if you eat, that seed has got that much energy to become a big plant. That energy you are getting. Suppose you fry it and kill it and eat, you are eating dead body. No energy inside. When you eat, there is a beautiful sloka to be chanted. Brahmarpanam. Louder. Repeat. Brahmarpanam. Brahmahavir. Brahmagnau. Brahmanahudam. Brahmaiva tena gandhavyam. Brahma karma samadhinam. What food I am eating, consider this as giving to Brahma to make me creative. Brahma arpanam. I am eating, and this tummy is called the fireplace. This is called the fireplace. When you feel hungry, it will start burning. When you eat something, it burns. Dahanam. Dahanam means burning. Dahanam happens in two places. One in tummy, another one in Smashan. Graveyard. Body gets buried there. The food gets buried here. So all of us are Smashans. This is called Madhya Pradesh is our Smashan. Understood? When you put the fireplace, the fire it becomes energy. Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavir, Brahmagnau, Brahmanahudam. Consider this food is given to make me creative. What a great thought. So if my food is not giving me energy to think, my food is not good for me. So what food do we should eat? That gives you thought process. That makes you creative. That is what you should eat. Okay. Science of life. I have lot of lectures earlier. What food do you should eat? What time you should eat? When you feel hungry, eat. You cannot eat all the time, but drink water so that the fire will become down. Pouring water will make the fire to become down. So it will not burn you. Once it starts burning, you will get acidity. When acidity comes, your heart starts burning. When that burns, your anger will become more. Somebody is getting angry, understand he has got acidity problem. They get shooted up because it's burning inside. If you don't take food at sufficient time, don't pour water sufficiently, later you will have acidity problem. Ulcer will come. When ulcer comes, many diseases will come. The biochemistry in your body will change. The biochemistry is called pharmacology. That's you will learn when you are learning MBBS. Pharmacology, biochemistry, anatomy. These three subjects you know, you are a good diagnosis can be done. Good. Somebody else. Come on. Jump and come. Come here. Come. Yeah.
Sir, as you said to practice and practice more. Sir, generally,
Introduce.
sir, my name is 3734 Cadet Nikhil Kumar. My question is that, sir, the problem is with me. Then when I sit to study, then I can't able to concentrate for long period. Like in 15 hours, 20, like in 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I tired. So how to improve our concentration power?
20 minutes you can concentrate.
Yes, sir.
Great boy. That itself is great.
Sir, but I want to more.
No, don't become too greedy. 15 minutes is great.
Sir, he is my student. Just one thing I want to say, that he is very, very good in communication at that. But when it comes to writing part, he tends to commit a few errors.
I know. Go. What should be done is 15 minutes when you concentrate, that's a beautiful concentration. After 15 minutes, take a paper, write down all the points what you learned in 15 minutes. Take a break for 5 minutes. Come back. Without looking at the points, check whether you can recollect it or not. Done. Job is done. How many of you know 10 countries and capitals? Oh, how many of you know 20 countries and capitals? 30 countries and capitals? 40 countries and capitals? 50 countries and capitals? Yeah, now I will tell you. Now you know many countries and capitals, right? But some of you know only 10, somebody knows 20. All the periodic tables, all the elements. I will tell you how to study this. Learning is only 3-4 activities. One is mathematics. Second one is communication. What she told, he can speak. But I told you speaking is not good enough. Writing is important. When you write, you need points. Write down all the points. One chapter, points have to be written. That is communication. Don't think blah 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 speaking is communication. Write down. One chapter, write down all the points. Looking at the points, anybody must be able to speak anything about it. Like that, clarity point should be there. Okay. Suppose you are reading history, Mahatma Gandhi's birth date, death date, all these you have to memorize only. There is no other method. So what is the third ability? Memorization. You all know countries and capital because you can memorize. How do you improve memorization? Repetition is the practice of memorization. What is the method? Repetition. Got it? Now SEO, the first boy here. Tell one country and capital. Give that mic. Okay. Give that mic. The speaker. One country and capital. All of you should remember. I am going to ask you. Any point of time you must be able to repeat. You don't speak, but internally keep repeating. And don't write. No pen and paper with you. Memory should not be with writing. I told you writing is communication. No memory. Memory, no writing. It should be memorized. One country and capital.
The country is China and its capital Beijing.
You are able to hear? No problem. I am not able to hear. Crisp, clear, slowly.
The country is China and its capital is Beijing.
You don't have to say country is, capital is. China, Beijing. Enough. Let us not have sentence, only words. China, Beijing.
Yes.
Repeat.
China, Beijing.
All of you learned China, Beijing now, right? Give that mic to the next person. He will tell China, Beijing. Add one country and another capital.
China, Beijing and Japan, Tokyo.
And is not required. China, Beijing, Japan, Tokyo.
China, Beijing, Japan, Tokyo.
Third person will repeat other two, add one. You are going to do that. 198 countries. Yeah.
China, Beijing, Japan, Tokyo,
India, Delhi.
India, New Delhi.
India, New Delhi.
Delhi is the state, New Delhi is the capital. Very, very specific, very sharp. You're all my children now. Love you all.
China, Beijing, Japan, Tokyo, India, Delhi.
Do you know why I said you are good boys? I did the same thing in a college very recently. How many of you know 10 countries and capitals? Nobody. I'm so surprised to see so many of you know this much of knowledge. I'm so proud that we have got a school like this in India. Wonderful children. All these will go on to YouTube. You will hear this. I am not joking. You can look at my earlier. You tell me, I will tell you which video you should see where what I told is exactly what happened in the class. Now, repeat.
China, Beijing, Japan, Tokyo, India, New Delhi, USA, New York.
USA, New York. Take your hand here. Take it little away. Slap. Yeah, wrong. Which is USA's capital?
Washington, DC.
Washington is wrong. Washington DC is correct. Why DC? District of Columbia. If you Google map Washington, you will see so many Washingtons across. Understood? Washington in District of Columbia is only one. That's it, Washington DC. Good boy. When you make wrong things, I get a chance to speak, right?
China, Beijing, Japan, Tokyo.
Look at that fellow, he looks like Japan. Then you will remember. You know what do I do sometime? I will shuffle the people and then say that order which they told. Memory will improve much better. Yeah.
India, New Delhi, USA, Washington DC, Pakistan, Islamabad.
Beta, don't hold the mic like this. Hold it like this. Have you seen singers and all holding like this? Now speak again.
China, Beijing,
Yeah.
Japan, Tokyo, India, New Delhi, USA, Washington DC,
Yeah.
Pakistan, Islamabad.
Pakistan, Islamabad. Wonderful. Next.
China, Beijing, Japan, Tokyo, India, New Delhi, USA, Washington DC, Pakistan, Islamabad, North Korea, Seoul.
North Korea?
Seoul.
Seoul. Good. Yeah.
China, Beijing, Tokyo, Japan, Tokyo, India, New Delhi, USA, Washington DC, and
Yeah, what?
Pakistan, Islamabad,
Stop.
North Korea, Seoul.
He has got something.
The capital of South Korea is Seoul, not the
North Korea is not Seoul. Good boy. Love it. Yeah.
China, Beijing, Japan, Tokyo, India, New Delhi, USA, Washington DC, Pakistan, Islamabad, North Korea, Seoul.
You heard presence of mind. The most important thing in learning is called presence of mind. What is it? Don't repeat just like that. I am doing lot of tests. I'll tell you. Each one mistake, I told you, each one mistake is a chance to speak. What is that character you require? Good boy. Yeah.
North Korea, Pyongyang,
Again, ask your brother there. Louder, speak again. Teach him.
The capital of North Korea is Pyongyang and of South Korea is Seoul.
Yeah, then after hearing that, how can you make a mistake? When you stop talking, he was telling something, you should listen. Don't concentrate on what you have to do, concentrate what's happening around you. You understood? Take note. What? Don't concentrate just on what you are supposed to do. Concentrate on what is that happening around you. You know, this habit is from age 3 to grade 7. This habit, assume that you are not able to do it, it's not your mistake. From childhood, you are not taught like that. Life and life around you is what is learning. What is it? Life and life around you. So if something is happening around you, your concentration, 360-degree ability. 360-degree ability, that is smartness. Yeah. Good. So what is that you are adding?
Russia, Moscow.
Russia, Moscow. Good. Don't look at it.
China, Beijing.
Good boy.
Japan, Tokyo.
Yes.
India, New Delhi.
Yes.
USA, Washington DC.
Yes.
Pakistan, Islamabad.
Yes.
North Korea, Pyongyang. Russia, Moscow. And Indonesia, Jakarta.
Jakarta. Yeah. Now you have option to say North Korea or South Korea. Yeah.
China, Beijing. Japan, Tokyo, India, New Delhi, USA, Washington DC, Pakistan, Islamabad, North Korea, Pyongyang, Rus, Moscow, Indonesia, Jakarta, and
Look at
France,
them.
Paris.
Yeah. Look at neighboring countries of India also. Yeah. Give it to me.
China, Beijing, India, New Delhi, Pakistan, Islamabad, Japan, Tokyo.
Changed the sequence or not? You should stop telling you are wrong. Changed the sequence. Look at it. You should object. I am not going to object on any wrong things. But you should have that ability. Love him for that. Yeah.
China, Beijing, Japan, Tokyo, India, New Delhi, USA, Washington DC, Pakistan, Islamabad, South Korea, North Korea, Slovenia, Russia, Moscow, France, Paris, Nepal, Kathmandu.
You missed some of them. One of them. Russia.
Russia, Moscow.
And before that. Indonesia.
Indonesia, Jakarta.
Yeah. Now you added which one?
Nepal, Kathmandu.
Yeah, give it to behind.
China, Beijing, Japan, Tokyo, India, New Delhi, USA, Washington DC, Pakistan, Islamabad, North Korea, Pyongyang, Russia, Moscow, Indonesia, Jakarta, France, Paris, Nepal, Kathmandu, Sri Lanka, Colombo.
Wrong. Sri Lanka is not Colombo. Sri Jayavardhanapura Kotte. Earlier it was Colombo. It is like old Bombay. Bombay became financial capital. Colombo is financial capital. Country capital changed. Myanmar also changed here recently. Naypyidaw. Read. Yeah, give it back.
China, Beijing, Indonesia, Jakarta, Japan, Tokyo, India, New Delhi, Pakistan, Islamabad, USA, Washington DC, North Korea, Pyongyang, Russia, Moscow, Mexico.
Okay, now what happens is get that back. I just wanted to demonstrate. You don't have to do it. Now, similarly, all the technical terms in your textbook, all the chemistry terms, all the physics terms, all the activities happened in your history book. You can learn. When you read history, draw a line, put 0, BC, AD, mark everything there. History becomes a chart in front of you. You understood? So easy for you to remember when you have got a paper in front of you. Write. All these activity which we just now showed can be done in different subjects. When you get some students together, start discussing like this. Your memory will become sharp. How fast you can think, that fast you can reach into higher places. You understood? Everybody will reach. But promotions are based on your merit. What is merit? Fast. Today's world is fast. So if you cannot answer fast, finished. All examination, who can finish writing fast? My last job was in KL University. That's a university in which I was a mathematics professor during COVID. I used to teach. The paper was called Campus to Corporate. How BTech students, MBA students, BBA students can get job. So I was teaching lot of logical reasoning, analytical skill, mathematical ability, data interpretation. These are all the ability which you require to solve problems. Got it? All the problems are simple, but how fast you will do it? That's why when I asked you mathematics, you have problem. You are not able to memorize. Memorization is not repeating without thinking. Memorization is like songs. When you listen, you memorize, but if you know the meaning, it becomes easier to learn. You understood? Now I will teach you multiplication table of 5, ending with 5. Very simple. All of you can write. I am saying how you should look at and understand the logic. You can create your logic. I will give you one example. Write 5 dash, put a dash, 5 square is 25. So write 25. What is 15 square? So 15, put a dash, 225? 220. 25, put a dash, 625. Wonderful. Good boys, good girls. 35, 45, 55. Ekadikena purvena. Take the last number, add 1, multiply and write. This is logic, right? Now I will ask you, if I ask you, what is 23 into 25? How did you get it? See, 25 into 25, you know 625. I am asking 23. So 2 25s are missing. Minus 50 from. You understood? This learning of mathematics is called logical reasoning. All competitive exams you will have logical reasoning. I will ask you. So you learn. Those who did not learn, write it down. You know 85 square become 8. Next number 9. Multiply that and write, repeat 25 there. Finished. Now 23 into 23. How did you get it? A plus B whole square method. 3 square 9. 2 into 3. 2AB. Multiply by 2. 12. Write 2. Balance 1. 2 square is 4. 1. 529. Don't just learn this. Practice it every moment. You don't require pen and paper. Keep on doing it every moment. You will become very fast. Not only you become fast, your memory also becomes sharp. 12% of 60. How did you get it? Very simple. 10% of 60 is what? 6. 1% of 60 is what? 0.6. 2% of 60 is 1.2. So 12% is 10% plus 2%. I understood? 6 plus 1 point, 7 point. Not only one person knows this, what he should do? Every day you prepare a lot of such questions. When you meet a friend, you know in your life how much time you are wasting. You are wasting a lot of time. Instead of that, create some questions, ask your friend. Your campus, all the time when you meet somebody, what you should have? Some maths question, some chemistry question, some physics question, some geography questions, and discuss that. All of you will improve. Who can ask maximum number of questions will become the topper in the school. Definitely. And competition should be not to become topper, asking questions to everybody. Your learning skill, this habit will improve and you will become the top in wherever you are. Keep improving your general knowledge, English comprehension. What is English comprehension? When you read a newspaper, immediately you must be able to write few sentences about it. When you read one book, you must be able to write a review about it. Understood? Last week I was in Cochin. I had almost 10 different programs in different schools, all arranged by one student. At the end I told, make a brief and then post it in a blog. She said, I never wrote a blog. I said, write it now. You must see the number of people who have read it and congratulated her for writing such a wonderful language. The way in which it is written. Whatever I told in different classes, all the best sentences were used in writing the report. I am sure she was taking notes. If the notes were not taken, she cannot write it. So English comprehension is developed through the habits of taking notes. When I am speaking, you cannot write everything, but you can write one sentence, one word, which will remind you what happened in the class. A full paragraph, a big file. When I was in Prime Minister's office, we will have this much big files, all case. Something happened in some country, some point of time, all that will be in different colors, different paper, different photograph, different news. I am supposed to make a small paragraph and then send it to Prime Minister. I cannot send the whole thing, he will not have time. But that paragraph should explain the whole file. If I can write it well, I will get promotion. Your ability is to write precisely what point is to be written. Most of the people have this confusion. You want to be a good Jawan, highest office, this is what you are supposed to do. You want a judge, you think the judge cannot write the verdict just like that. He has to collect all the information, recollect all that what happened in the court, last verdict. A good politician, do you think Prime Minister will read the whole thing before going to some other country to give a lecture? He will get notes from the secretaries. He will have to look at it and then, oh, understand this is what I have to speak, in this sequence I should speak. Putting them in a sequence, writing it crisp and clear, makes you a good poet. Poetry is a good comprehension. You understood? So, you will become a good writer when you learn English comprehension. English comprehension is reading paragraph, writing one sentence, reading a big page, writing one paragraph, reading one chapter, writing one page. That's it. And how it should be written? The first sentence should tell the clue of the whole script. The last should tell what is the conclusion. The first is called the objective and scope, the last is called the conclusion. If these two things are correct, you are a good writer. These are all different tricks. English teachers should teach this. I was teaching English. Grammar should be perfect. Perfect grammar, no mistakes. 12 tenses only, very simple, right? This is take. I take, I am taking, I have taken, I have been taking, I took, I was taking, I had taken, I had been taking, I shall take, I shall be taking, I shall have taken, I shall have been taking. 12 tenses over. Present, past, future, simple, simple continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. 4 into 3, 12 tenses. Because I know maths, I don't know English. Don't tell like this. Maths is also language, English is also language. All are logic. So language skill, mathematics skill, English comprehension added together, then logical reasoning, analytical skill, memorization, quest for knowledge. If all these are there, you are the super. And all of you are super people. Got it? How do you remember? How do you keep your concentration for longer? Take notes, make notes, explain to. Whatever you learn today, tomorrow I must teach somebody else. If I learn today, I am teaching somebody else. Finished, you will remember everything. The best method to remember for longer time is to tell somebody else. That's it. Yeah. Some more questions. Come on. Come running. Come. Introduce.
Sir, my name is Kishore sir, the cadet Kishore sir. Sir, I am trying for a habit in myself from last 2 weeks that in the evening of every day I write target for the next day, some small targets, and it is planned by timetable and all from according to the school timetable and myself timetable. But I am not able to complete them. I am able to only complete 30 to 40% of it, and I think I will do it tomorrow completely. But this is continuing from last days.
Why is it happening? Your activity is bigger, tougher, or the time slot is not enough?
Sir, it may be both conditions.
Good. This is what happens to most of the people. Don't worry. Let us look at the whole life. For computation easy, imagine every one of us live in this world 60 years. Actually, we should live 120 years. One Purusha is 120 years. But assume 60 years. Okay? Right, life. Put a dash, 60 years. How many years we sleep? How many years we sleep? 8 hours average in 24 hours. 8 hours is 1/3 of life. So write down below, sleep dash 20 years. So when you live 60 years, how many years lost? So how many years you are really living? 40 years. Okay? In 40 years, when you lower KG, upper KG, grade 1, grade 2 up to 12 years, 14 years or maybe 10 years, because you are not, all of you are not in 12th, right? 10th class when you study, 12 years. How many hours, how many working days you are in the school? Really studying in the classroom. How many hours classroom? 6 hours? 200 working days? Not more than that. 6 hours, 200 working days. That means 1200 hours. 1200 hours divided by 24 will tell you, you are only studying 50 days in a year. I am not talking about number of hours sitting in the class. You only said 20 minutes only I can concentrate. The teachers are teaching 40 minutes, but your concentration, real study, 20 minutes only. Understood? You are doing so many other things. That is not studying. You are sitting in the class is not studying. You are opening the book and studying is not studying. Concentration is what I am asking. Real. So, 50 multiplied by KG to 10th class, 12, it will become 600 days. So actually, when you study up to 10th class, you have studied only 2 years, less than 2 years. So 60 years, sleeping 20 years, study how many?
2 years.
2 years. So out of 40, 2 has gone. Now 38. What is that you have done 38 years? Taking bath, looking good, freshening, all that modification which you done your body, maybe 1 or 2 years. Traveling will be another, depends on how busy you are in your life. Understood? You collect all the information minute by minute, second by second, because that's the most precious. My life is most precious, your life is most precious for you. Anything else is not that precious. You will realize you must have wasted half of your life without doing anything. When you are saying my time is, I am not able to manage my time. You understood what I am doing? You are planning, I will do this 2 hours, but 2 hours you are not doing it. So don't make your schedule for 2 hours. Make schedules for every 15 minutes, every 30 minutes. I will study maths 2 hours. Don't. No classroom timetables are made for 2 hours. It's made for 1 hour, 40 minutes, half an hour only. Understood? So while studying, skip the subject after half an hour. 1 chapter, I will finish in half an hour. If I don't finish, that book is off, I'll take the next chapter. Then you will become more focused. When you have more time, you become relaxed. When you have less time, you become more focused. The wide field of view, vision will become less. When you want to see things clearly, all of you have got seeing me right now. Now what you do is hold it like this and see. You will see me more clear. Understood? Suppose what will happen is automatically the field of view increases, the focal length reduces. His camera will tell. The focal length is more, field of view is small, clarity will become more. That's true for us. When you are looking like this, all the lights come. When you close like this, things will become more clear. You go to a temple, inside the dark room, the gods, the statue is there, Murti is there, you are not able to see, look like this. Any dark space will become better. Second, assume if I take a picture of you from here, not the normal cameras, your camera which you use in the mobile, when I hold it like this, this part is dark, but the dark portion is because the light is falling. If I cut the light and then focus it like this, you will become more clear. That means when there is some distraction with a wider wavelength, the shorter wavelength will lose its clarity. So keep this physics, I am talking about physics, make it shorter wavelength. FM radio will reach everywhere, AM will go far. You need both FM and AM. You understood? So focus sometime, wider some other time. So both should have in your ability. Have a bigger goal, larger goal, longer goal and shorter goal. This week I am going to finish this subject. Each day wise I am going to do like this. Make a clarity like that. Don't make timetable only without looking like this. Larger goal, shorter goal. Now all of you having told that goal, all of you should write 3 titles. Role, goal, values with a 3-4 lines gap. What are the different roles you have? If somebody asks you who are you, what you will say? Who are you? Who are you? You are a student, you are a son, you are a daughter, you are a sister, you are a brother. So many, you are a friend, so many roles you have, right? Write down 1, 2, 3 under the role 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 roles you write. You wrote the roles very fast. Now tell me, as a daughter or as a son, out of 10, how much mark you will give it to you? Guess. Do you think your parents will tell, oh, you are 100% good? Will you get 10 out of 10?
Yes, sir.
Father, mother, both average?
Yes, sir.
Sure. How many will get 10 out of 10 from your parents? Very rare. Oh, you are all good students. Because you are not staying with your parents, right? Stay with your parents for a few days, then they will know who are you. Okay, now assume you are giving marks to your father. Is he 100% good? Yeah, now I am hearing larger voice. You all agree your father is 10 out of 10, right? Mother? You see the sound. Now tell me, are you a good friend for your friend? If I have to improve my weight, I will have to see my weight every now and then. If I have to improve my role, I have to evaluate every now and then. Look at yourself. Am I 100% good? Now I will ask you the most important thing. Are you a student 100%, 10 out of 10? I am doing everything as per what is expected. If I ask my teachers, will they give? I am not talking about the marks. Oh, this is a very sincere student. Full effort is used. Do you think all your teachers will grade you like that? Now assume they are not rating you like that. Write down what is that I have to do to improve these marks. Do it from today. Next few days you will see a wonderful change in you. If you keep telling I am a good boy, I am a good girl, and sustain that throughout your life, it's a very, very difficult situation. And you can do it. It becomes so simple when you keep practicing it. So you have role. Next one is goal. What do you want to be in your life? How do you write? This is 2023, October. Draw a line. 2023 October I am here. 2024, 25, 26, 27. How am I going to improve my knowledge? What are all the capability I have to improve? My maths have to improve, my English has to improve, my general knowledge have to improve, my physical strength has to become, my stamina has to improve, my bad qualities, these are all the qualities I have to reduce it. All that you write down, and then maybe 2035 I will be here, 2050 I will be here. Write down as a goal. Write down your life goal. Mark it very clearly. Mark it very clearly. Your role, your goal, values. What is that value you have? Are you punctual? Are you disciplined? You are attending a class. And in this class, instead of writing, doing what I am saying, I know who are all the people who are chit-chatting. And why that person is chit-chatting with you? Because you are encouraging him. I told you, no. Duryodhana had Shakuni as the friend. So some Shakuni is sitting beside Duryodhana. What will happen? The both Duryodhana and Shakuni will keep talking and they will not even listen to what I am saying. Are you seeing him? The both. Understood? It is not their problem. I may become so harsh sometime to tell the time of their production was not very good. Your Jataka is not good. Their father and mother was not good. Their mood was not good. This could be one reason. Second reason could be they have a severe problem. They have worms in the tummy. They cannot keep quiet. Irritation. You understood? The food what they eat, the maintenance which they do. Their Uttar Pradesh is not working. They are only worried about Madhya Pradesh. You understood? So many parameters are there because this is a complex body. It's a complex body. So what is to be done? Everybody cannot become Officers, you also need subordinates, right? I keep saying, everybody cannot become a collector. He also needs a driver. Understood? So all of us require different jobs. Only thing such people will become that. Serious people will become seniors and rest of them will become very junior job. That's it. You want a quality life or you want a time pass now? You want a time pass now, your quality of life will go. And you are all so blessed. Morning I was talking to you about Northeast, where electricity is not there, telephone will not work, internet is not there. In such a situation, with all the difficulty, traveling becomes difficult, students cannot come to class. Now you are all blessed, you have good teachers. One of the greatest teachers of the country are in these schools. More focused study, physical exercise, all the best situations. You understood? India is a very vast country. The other day I went to Jharkhand, one of the Vivekananda schools inauguration. They have an international school, beautiful big building. So I asked that person, where did you get this money? He said, I am running schools in the last 20 years. He said, show me your old school. Nobody will ask this. When you go for inauguration of a new school, inaugurate and go. But I don't do that. I said, I want to stay there 3 days. I want to go to your old school and then teach those children. I went to the school, we had this many students there. I asked, how many of you have seen cinema theatre? None of them. Can you imagine the students in Jharkhand, very close to Devaghar, 40 kilometers away from there? I went to a school, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th class children. None of them has seen a cinema theatre in life. When I told cinema theatre, they don't know what is cinema theatre. You understood? I went to Hamirpur, one of the NIT. NIT has got huge compound wall like your schools. Next to that NIT there is a small basti. The poorest of the poorest people are staying there. I went 2 days early. I went to that basti, picked up some volunteers to children to interact with them. I asked the children there, what is inside this campus? You know what the answer? They said jail. Because they saw a big compound wall, big gate, they don't know what is happening there. They don't know what is NIT means. And I asked them, do you want to see the inside campus? I picked up 40 children from the colony, took them inside, and there was a seminar hall like this. They were asking, cinema theatre. Because they have seen sitting like this on the screen, right? They thought it's a cinema theatre. And I asked all of them to stand for a picture beside me. All of them are doing like this. I asked, why are you doing? 2 times only their picture is taken. One is Independence Day, next is Republic Day. Otherwise, nobody has seen them, nobody has taken their picture in life. You tell me, we are all living in that country. It is not very far, very, very near. I had been to Kailash, Manasa Sarovar Kailash Parikrama, nearly 20 years back. People like you at your age, you know what is the dress they have? Yak skin, nothing else. Only one yak skin. Yak as it is killed, with the blood they will open it and then wear it. So, temperature is so low, their nose will bleed, eyes will bleed, ear will bleed, fingertips will bleed, the whole body will become cracked. Google and find out. Tibet, young children, their whole face will be black in color. That is because crack comes in the cheek and chin, and that will become blackish. Young children. I was keeping pen, little dry fruits. They will ask, beg everybody, give something. So I gave the dry fruits. They were looking at it, hey, they don't know what is it, they have never seen. They just thrown it. A bunch of dry fruits which we carry for eating, which is so precious for us, they don't know the value of that. Because in their life they have never seen a dry fruit. They asked me the pen. I gave the pen. The refill was there. I thought why they need a pen. I was curious to know why somebody is asking, a teenager is asking for a pen. I wanted to know why and what are they doing with that. You know what they did? Took a stone, kept the pen on top, took another stone, smashed it, and took the ink and then used as nail polish. You understood? You know why? They never had education in life. They don't know reading and writing. So the use of pen for them is unimaginable. We are living in that world, today's world. I am not talking about what happened 200 years back. Do you think we are lucky or not? Yeah? Whose money? Each person's salary paid, the building, everything is the taxpayers' money. Feeding all of you. And what are you doing? How much time you are wasting? How much resource we are wasting? Whose? Somebody's. Don't value every inch of your. Don't chit chat. When you are sitting in the class, when you are attending class, ask a lot of questions, learn as much as you can, keep writing. If that habit is not there, some Shakuni is sitting beside you. You are going to be a Duryodhana in life, and your death will be the way how Duryodhana died. You know how Duryodhana died? He was the king. Bharat Ek Khoj. There is a series which came. Bharat Ek Khoj. Don't miss that. Don't miss Chanakya, the series which came in Hindi. My Hindi learning was learning that, you know what a great powerful dialogue. Listen to them. Don't chit chat and waste your time. And every moment you should have something to teach your friends. What you learn from different sources, write it down. You should have a great book of knowledge with you. So role, goal, his question was a wonderful question I am saying. Don't make life 20 minutes, 10 minutes, I am not able to. Doesn't matter, change after 10 minutes. Take a break, what I was telling him. Talk to somebody else. What you learned in 10 minutes, teach somebody else. You decide that what I am going to learn today, I am going to teach. After 20 minutes, I am going to tell somebody else. You will never forget. If you read yourself, you will forget. Share it. Yeah.
Sir, just one question. I have read also and I have seen some great philosophers saying that the competence, efficiency and the possibilities that we possess, even most of us don't use 5% of that.
We don't.
I just want you to please elaborate it.
See, I'll tell you the comprehension ability what she is talking. Do you know we have got Mahabharata, Ramayana, but the same Ramayana is told in 4 lines? 4 lines, the whole Ramayana can be finished. Atau Purvatapovanadikamanam, etc., etc. But I will not do that. Look at DrTPS, Ramayana Ekasloki. But I will do a English version of it. Probably you will love English than Sanskrit, right? Yes or no? Eh? Rama, repeat. Lakshmana, Hanuman, and Sugriv is also there, right?
There were many examples.
Gathered a great army of monkeys. And where they went? Where they went? Lanka. Why? Wherein Sita suffered agony. wherein Sita suffered agony, fought a war, and killed cruel Ravana. And killed cruel Ravana. Then what happened? And went back Ayodhya again. Finished Ramayana. Correct or not? This is what is comprehension. The whole Ramayana, which is of thousands and thousands of slokas, can be finished in 4 lines. The whole knowledge what you have, you know, Chicago speech of Vivekananda for how many hours? The greatest speech, the whole world clapped. Every newspaper published his speech. Do you know how many hours he spoke? And do you want to know? His list was 6th as the speaker. He went and told the anchoring person, I never spoke earlier on stage. All elderly people are here. Don't put me on 6th. Put me after some time. Then he told 14th. Again he came back and told, I don't have courage. Put me. And later it became 38th speaker. And next day's newspaper, none of the other speeches came into the front page. Only Vivekananda's came. How many hours? 3 minutes 40 seconds. How much? 3 minutes 40 seconds. You must hear that. You are from a Vivekananda hall. But previously he gave a speech that was in Hyderabad. And Nizam got impressed. So how precisely you can speak, how clearly, crisp, clear is most essential. Crisp, clear. It's not blah 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 for faster. That is what is the ability of comprehension. Very clear. Then I am sure you will become successful. Okay? Good enough? Next question. Come on. Don't have to raise hand. Come running.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Introduce.
Sir, myself, Cadet 3731 Akshay Banerjee. Sir, my question is to you is how can we shift our learning or studies from motivation to consistency?
What is motivation? Suppose you are a small child. I will tell you, give a chocolate and tell, sing a song, I will give you a chocolate. If I tell you now, will you do it? Gone. As you grow, there are 2 things. What I give you to do something is called external motivation. External motivation is only when somebody gives you, you do it. Study well, I will give you chocolate. You get first rank, I will give you a cycle. If I tell that to a teenager, he will say, no, cycle is not required, give me motorbike. Fine. When you give a motorbike, you will tell, no, I want. You will have according to your grade. These are all external motivation. For somebody, a good kurta is good enough. I will give you this. That becomes a good gift. Suppose if I tell you I like blue kurta and somebody gives me blue kurta, I will be very happy. But assume 2 people heard and both of them give me blue kurta, what will happen? You understood what I am saying? 2 same repeated one, boring for me. I can't. I don't want this. Any external repetition will not make me happy. What is consistency? These are all comes in interval. What is inside me which motivates, which is called intrinsic motivation, which is inside me, which grow inside me like a passion. Then what will happen? Nobody need to tell me what I should do. I will do the way I want. All these together, all these what I spoke from morning till evening, or what I can speak in my life, everything together is what is called yoga. What is called? Yoga. But most of you, when I speak yoga, when you hear the word yoga, is misunderstood. Many of you misunderstood because the whole world is being fooled. I am sure here also yoga must be in practice, right? Yes or no? Do you chant a mantra before the yoga? There is a mantra to be chanted, and that is saluting the Mahaguru of yoga. Who is the Mahaguru of yoga? Patanjali. And he is called the Maharishi of yoga. And what is the 3 lines before that? Yogena chittasya. Repeat. Chitta is manas. So yogena chittasya. With yoga, my emotions becomes clean. So is it yoga for exercise or for psychology? Yoga is a psychology treatment. But people have used this only for monkey's job. So I have written, I have made a YouTube called Yoga is not a monkey's job. Shirshasana, standing the reverse. No god of, no Bharatiya, Ishvara Sankalpa, no Rishis, you can see them reverse. Otherwise you would have seen Shiva in the different posture, right? Is not. It is not Patanjali's. It is modern yoga what is being practiced. What is traditional yoga? Yogena chittasya padena vacha. Who can communicate well? Yoga is communication. What we told so far is communication only, right? Reading, writing, learning, all these abilities are part of yoga. If manas is not clean, I am not emotionally balanced, I will have headache. While reading I will have headache, my passion will not be there. That passion what I stopped just now is yoga. And with that passion, if I can communicate with the textbook, that is communication. When the book comes in front of me, I must see what the poet has seen in the poetry when I am reading. Then the poet is communicating to me. Otherwise the teacher is making the poet to communicate to you. But you are not able to communicate. Even with the teacher's help. That is where you fail. Yogena chittasya padena vacha malam sharirasya kavaidhyakena. The whole dirt in my body needs to be cleaned. And you are that doctor. Vaidya. Vaidya is doctor. Who? Patanjalim. Oh Patanjali Maharshi, I salute you because you are the doctor who cleans my body. You are the person who makes me to communicate because my intelligence becomes sharp. And you are the one who makes my feelings controlled. Concentration comes only when the feelings are in control. And what are the steps? 8 steps of yoga. Yama. Repeat. Yama. Niyama. What is yama? Non-violence. Non-violence is I am able to sit silent. What is the opposite of violence? Silence. But many of you are not able to be silent. You are talking to your friend. Sometimes you cannot even sit silent. I am from Himalayan tradition meditation. But nobody teaches meditation there. That's only for international. We only call him a silence master. I know how to keep silent. You put me in a room 4 days with no company, no internet, nothing. Still I am happy. I have got lot of things to think and write. Give me white paper and pen. That's good enough. You understood? What are all studied, I can assimilate all of them and keep writing is a great job which I can do in my life. So COVID gave me a lot of time to write books. When I was in Prime Minister's office, that's the time when I started writing the poetry. Before that I never wrote. That's the best time to write. So if you cannot speak, you don't have any company, you will start communicating better and more. Yama, non-violence. Niyama, discipline. I make a timetable, I follow it. Not because somebody else is asking. I am making for me. Self-discipline. That's called a self-discipline. Your discipline of waking up is rule. But you do it with your passion, then it becomes enjoyment. You do it because somebody else asking you, it becomes a punishment. Very simple. You start enjoying it. Then it becomes a passion for you. Yama, Niyama, Asana, that all of you know. Yogasana, doing that circus. Pranayama, breath control. Breath control, I am not supposed to do it and then tell you, all of you, like this and hold it and then release. No, my body is different, your body is different. What I can do, you cannot do. Everyone has got their own. I cannot eat and then tell you, eat this much. Your eating pattern is different, my eating pattern is different. So all of us are different. So make your own practice of breathing practice. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, concentrate. Pratyahara, Dharana, focus. Cannot do it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes as you said. 5 minutes good enough. Take a break. Increase it slowly. Dhyana. Then think about what I learned. Whatever I read with focus, think about it is called a dhyanam. Dhyanam is thinking about something repeatedly. Dharana, dhyana, samadhi. Samadhi is blissfulness, happiness. Very simple. Yama, repeat. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. That's it. All that together is called a physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual, five-fold development. You can have five-fold development, you will become a wonderful person. Physically fit, emotionally controlled, intellectually sharp, socially active, you can talk to anybody, mix with anybody, you can communicate to anybody, and you will become spiritually higher. If you get it, it's good. Don't get it also, you are happy. Right? That's what you want. Pratyaharam, Pratyaharam. Everything is acceptable to me. Everything is not acceptable to me. What happens is, before dharana, before concentration, I must be able to, when I am here talking to you, your ear should be here. Okay, so which indriya is focused here? Ear. Though you are seeing me, now when I told though you are seeing me, you know what happened? You started seeing me now. Earlier you were seeing me, but your brain was not processing my picture. Your brain was processing what you are hearing only. You shift your indriya, ear to eye, very fast. Got it? Now if I tell you, there are some people in this hall talking, automatically your ear will start listening some murmuring. When I tell you there is a fan sound here, so far your ear was capturing but it was not focusing on that. So your indriya should be focused. Aharam for each indriya should be prati, what you wanted, where you wanted to get. Then you can have to dharana. Pratyahara, then dharana. Before dharana, before focusing, all other indriyas to be closed. That's what it means. Beautiful question. Good boy. Yeah. And why somebody asked, I wanted to do it but not happening. You know why? Wanted to do is called planning. What is it called? Planning. And that in Sanskrit is called udyamam. So write down 6 qualities for you to become a wonderful person. Udyamam. What is the first one? Udyam. Good planning. Without planning, nothing will happen. Udyamam. Now I told you tomorrow morning you want to get up, as soon as you wake up, I asked you to drink water. Planning is there. I gave you idea. But drinking water is called sahasam. What is it called? Why is it sahasam? Sometime you may wet your bed. Could be danger, right? Understood? So sahasam is jump into action. You plan but you don't take action. Udyamam is there, sahasam is not there. Sahasam is called the action. Udyamam, sahasam. For which what you want? Dhairyam, courage. Udyamam, sahasam, dhairyam, then buddhi. Very systematically planned. Udyamam, sahasam, dhairyam, buddhi. Next one is shakti. Assume I am sick. I will not be able to get up even if I drink water, right? So shakti has to be there. Energy has to be there. Physical power has to be there. Udyamam, sahasam, dhairyam, buddhi, shakti. And you know the biggest problem? You have bad companies. They will tell you not required. Life is like this. Let us spoil it. Let us enjoy now. Don't worry about tomorrow. Many people will comment like this. Yesterday, somebody commented on my YouTube. During my childhood, my classmate, one of them was the most mischievous. Now he is in the highest place. One best student is in the worst place. I said, chance, luck, all that will happen. But that is not for everybody, right? There are so many people talk about somebody was a college dropout, he will become great. Do you mean all the college dropout will become like that? So don't take bad examples in life. No other example will be applied to you. It's only to give courage, somebody tells you. But you take it in a different style. Don't do that. Many people will misguide you. If some company is not good with you, some Shakuni comes beside you, what you should do? Throw him out of your company. Your company determines who you will become. You are what your company makes you. Satsang, what is it called? Satsang, you should have good company. Throwing out such people, don't having company with such people are called, or changing them to become like you as a good boy, good girl, that ability is called parakramam. What is it called? Parakramam. Akramam. You must be very disturbing for them. You have to be an akrami for them. Para akramam. A substitute as an akrami. That ability is called a parakramam. Udyamam, sahasam, dhairyam, buddhi, shakti, parakramam. Repeat. Udyamam, sahasam, dhairyam, buddhi, shakti, parakramam. Shadhede yatra vartande devam tatra prakashyet. Wherever these 6 qualities are there, God will come beside you. You don't have to go to temple. God will come and He will tell. He will ask you, where are you going? And I said, I am going to military school. Then God will say, I will also come with you, and He will stand beside you. What is my courage? God is beside me all the time to support me. I don't have to go search of God. God will come behind me. Assume God is behind you, you are the most powerful person, right? Understood? Knowledge will come to you, Saraswati will come, Brahma will come, all that will come to you. Udyamam, sahasam, dhairyam, buddhi, shakti, parakramam, shadhede yatra vartade, devam tatra prakashyet. Beautiful sloka. Good enough? Anything more? It is always ignore. The world has got lot of people. Why should I hang around the people who are not good, who are in harmony with me? It's always harmony. I have got a biorhythm. You have a biorhythm. My biorhythm is matching with you. We become good friends. somebody's biorhythm is not good, wavelength is different, we always will have a problem to match. Quite possible. That will create a lot of disturbance. So it will waste your time. So we must be able to become flexible, adaptable. I want 15 smart people on stage. How many girls are here? Raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Girls, come to stage. Come fast. Keep your books there, pen there. Come on to stage fast. All the girls. Come on. Run, 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 run. 2, 4, 6, 8. Now I want make a circle here. Come, half stage. Come here. Half stage only you can use. Half stage for boys. Okay. 8 boys come here. 8 smart boys come here. Let us see whether boys are more intelligent or girls are more intelligent. Smartest 8, first 8. If you are sure you are a boy, then only come. Make a circle. Make a circle. Hold your hands. This many boys are there, but nobody is ready to come. You have a doubt, you are a boy. Very bad. Eight. Make a circle. 8 of you. Make a circle fast. Come here. Come. Hold your hands. Hey, come. Have it come. No, nothing in your hand. Hands free. Keep it somewhere. You're holding, right? Tight. Don't leave it. Okay? Now leave your hands. You also 3 of you hold it. Only 3 of you. Stay here. Hold it tight. Hold it tight so that you will not leave. Leave it. Cross your hands like this and then hold. You become closer. Okay. From this position, without leaving hand, the way you were holding in the normal, the earlier style, come back without leaving your hand. Not outside, no, you were looking inside and standing. Come back to that stage. क्या मिलिट्री स्कूल है यार? Small problem. Not like this. Looking inside, internally. Try all the means. What can be done? It's your job. Another 3. Come here. Fast. Another 3. Let us see whether they are good or youngsters are good. Try all the different methods. What can be done? You must be able to do it fast. Come here. Talent. You 3 of you try. Let us see whether you are solving, they are solving, they are solving. Who is going to solve it fast? Try all the way. Don't look here and there. Try yourself. Yeah. Good. No, you cannot do it. You do it. Keep doing. Done it? Again do it. Once again. Leave your hand. Done. Again do it. No. Leave your hands. Hold it. Again do it. Done. Do it again. And one more person. All one of your. Listen. Hold it like tight. Don't leave your hands. All of you turn back like from the way you have done in the beginning. Normal, right? Now, only you. Hold it like this. You come through. Come through. Turn that. Come through this. Just pass it. Don't leave your hands. Understood? Yes, sir. Very simple, no? Yes, sir. Go ahead. Good. Run. So what did you learn? Solving difficult problem. Now 3 people were able to do it very fast. Do it systematically from smaller problem to bigger problem to bigger problem to bigger problem. And you will also learn, if 2-3 people don't listen to somebody else, you can never solve this problem. You understood? Somebody is telling you come like this, they should be ready for that, right? They said no, you come like this, I will try. 3-4 leaders are there, this problem cannot be solved. 1 or 2 people will become leader automatically, the others will listen to them, problem can be solved. If everybody try to solve problem parallelly, it will become too complicated. That's why I made a bigger group, smaller group. Smaller group did it very fast. Got it? You must add small problem, add and then make it bigger. Mathematics is like this, life is also like this. Create lot of problems in life, solve this systematically, then a big problem comes, you will be able to solve it very fast. That's the method. Now all of you stand up. If there is a vacant chair, fill it up fast. In middle. Vacant chair in front of you, fill it up. No vacant chair in the middle. Fast. No vacant chair in front of you. All should be filled. Fast. Whoever is behind, come and occupy the first chairs. Come on, fast. Why are you standing there? You have a vacant chair. Come fast. Should I tell you individually? Do it fast. He is seeing left, right. Immediately should happen. No vacant chair in front of you. All chairs are filled. From back there can be vacant chair, no problem. Fill it fast. Everything filled. First row, sit down. Second, sit down. I am seeing, if it is not there, who is behind will get beaten up. There is a vacant chair there. This chair is vacant, beta. Fill it. How many times I have to tell? Fast. Third, sit down. Fourth, there is a vacant chair there. Why can't you move so that the other person can sit here? Move, fill it up. You are cadets or not? Is it the way cadets are being trained? Fast! Move inside. No vacant chair, I said, right? Fifth, filled. Fill it. Sit down. All chairs should be filled. No vacant chair in between. Look straight. Stand straight. This much confusion? If no chair is vacant, go behind. If there is a chair vacant in between, fill it fast. Okay, right?
This paper is given by that daughter of mine.
Who? She wrote. Why? Done? Louder. Should happen very fast. Why still two people are there hanging around? Why the third fellow is there? Sit somewhere fast. Yeah. No vacant chair in front of you. The first row, stand up, turn back. Second row, stand up. Third row, stand up, turn back. No, second row should be facing the first row. Alternate row, stand up, the other person will stand up and then look behind. All odd number, stand up and look behind. All even number, look here. Start fast. So everybody has got somebody behind you looking at you, right? Fast! Stand up. Yeah. Tell your friend, what did you learn today in the class? Who is standing there? What did you learn? Share your knowledge. All of you should have, all of you stand up and then you should have somebody against you and then start talking. Stop. All of you had one point to share, I am sure. 1 or 2 points, right? Now what you should do is, all those people facing me, all those people facing the podium here should tell the class was good and it is quite useful, and those people who are not facing me should tell the class was boring, useless, nothing gained. Start arguing with the points. Start fighting. Not physically fighting, verbally. Okay, stop. Now, all those people who are facing me should tell the class was boring. Those people facing the other side should tell the class was good and interesting. Do the other way. Start. Good, stop. Now sit down. The last person sitting will get beaten up. Yeah, if I don't tell you this, you will move slowly. If I tell you this, you will become fast, right? Don't do that. Every action should be fast. So there is good, there is bad, there is negative, there is positive. If at all I have not done good, it's not my problem, it's your problem. Because you could have asked a lot of questions. Now we are going to meet in the afternoon. You should have a lot of questions. Ask as many questions as you can from your subjects. It is not to test my knowledge. It is for you to learn something new. The method of learning. Yeah. Now before that, there are a lot of people around you. Don't think everybody is like you. Okay, no garden is beautiful when only one type of flower is there. Variety of things. A forest is good only when variety of trees are there. A picture is good. Assume that all the flags were same color. It will not be good. The whole world is like that. The songs are all different. Every song is different. Every person is different, right? But we have our own freedom. But when we come together, we should be united. That's the beauty of Bharat especially. So I don't know how many of you know there is a beautiful song for this. You want to learn this? Ekata स्वतंत्रता समानता रहे, एकता स्वतंत्रता समानता रहे, एकता स्वतंत्रता समानता रहे, फॉर व्हाट? विश्व में चरित्र की अमानता रहे, अमानता रहे, समानता रहे, एकता स्वतंत्रता समानता रहे, विश्व में चरित्र की अमानता रहे, समानता रहे, कंठ है करोड़ गीत एक राष्ट्र का, you heard this song, anybody? Now Google this, start learning. Okay. चित्र है रंग है अनेक चित्र एक राष्ट्र का, रंग है अनेक चित्र एक राष्ट्र का, डिफरेंट कलर्स, राग है अनेक गीत एक राष्ट्र का, पंथ है अनेक गद्य एक राष्ट्र का. What a beautiful song, no? We are all different, but all these together we become very strong and good. Each one of you are different, but all of you together can do wonderful things in your life. Right? Some people wanted to clap. All of you clap. Not like this. Morning I taught you. Full power. Full energy. Louder. Louder. Stop. Single. 2 3 4 5. Stop. Will train comes to this place? Train comes to this place? No. Train is little far, right? You want the train here? I'll get it here now. The first one what I did is actually train sound. You do it very systematically, you get train sound here. Only one. This is how the train sound, right? Now the train goes on bridge. You want the train on the bridge? When I put my hand down, stamp. Okay? Are you hearing the sound of the train which goes in the... Again. Now gone. When I say this, you forgot this. I am checking your presence of mind. Check. Ready? I did not show. Very, very sharp. When I show this, your leg should be down, right? Ready? No, I did not do this. Look at it very carefully. Good presence of mind. This is what is required. Good. Stop.